Good morning, folks. How we doing today? It's almost Christmas. Jingle bells, and all that sort of thing. I got Fred's sock all ready to go. He's just all excited about Christmas coming up. He's looking forward to getting a big sock full of stuff. Anyway, today I got a video of a bunch of filthy piggies saving people's lives, and it's just horrible. It's horrible, the things these cops do when not interrupted by a First Amendment audit. Anyway, hope you enjoy.
To protect, serve, and lead our community to a safer tomorrow. That's the mission of the Boise Police Department. But just because we know their mission, we don't always know, see, or hear about how far they'll go to help those in need. Our Shira Matsuzawa has an inside look tonight at 3 of those heroic life-saving efforts in some never-seen-before footage.
Newly released body camera video showing the night of December 1st, 2018. While some 30,000 people were at the Mountain West Championship game watching the Boise State Broncos take on the Fresno State Bulldogs.
1, 2, 3, up. You guys ready? All right. Lots of hands. Okay, it's all you guys. Got it?
4 Boise police officers and Ada County paramedics were working to bring a man back to life.
What time is it?
Time, buddy.
9:26.
Sergeant Chris Davis, Detective Chuck Roth, Officer Rob Rainford, and Detective Dustin Robinson all rushed over. The victim, Keith Jones, had a heart attack. They immediately began CPR, but there were some challenges.
You have to imagine that the bleachers are, less than a foot wide, and that's where we're doing CPR. So we have him laying down on the bleacher, and we're trying to be on both sides of him to try and get the best chest compressions.
And the challenges didn't stop there.
We had to get him from there all the way down to the field, which is where the ambulance was.
Everybody clear?
Clear.
Although Boise State lost that night,
You guys can go around.
Well, I can tell you, you won't find a single video like this on any Frauditors channel. You will not find it. And yeah, Fred is looking for Santa Claus. He'll be at that window until midnight the 24th, until Santa comes down the chimney. I don't have the heart to tell him Santa isn't real. Anyway, let's continue.
Yeah, he's okay. We got him back. He's back alive now. So, thank you.
the world didn't lose Keith.
We don't always see great outcomes in some of the stuff we deal with, so to actually see doing CPR on someone and seeing them several months later being almost completely fine is pretty impressive.
Between those 4 men and God, I'm here.
Today, Keith is in good spirits and is thankful.
I coded, I just went dead 3 times. They brought me back. And I'm just lucky.
The officers' actions earned them BPD's Life-Saving Award, an award Keith presented to them.
You never get into this to get recognized, right? The outcome was all the recognition that we needed.
And Keith isn't the only person who knows what it's like to be saved by a Boise police officer.
Next thing I know, I wake up, I think 4 or 5 days later, and I'm at St. Al's and in the ICU.
Back in August, Alex Schneider was swimming laps at the Boise State Aquatic Center when he blacked out. Thankfully, Alex wasn't alone.
It's weird. Not a single auditor in Ohio, not even Ohio Cop Watch, covered this story. I just can't believe it. They like to cover the police. They cover everything the police do unless they're doing something good, unless they're doing their job.
I think I just kicked into action and just said, hey, we need to go help.
Boise Police Corporal Tim Bodwin was off duty when he saw Alex go under. He ran over and dove into the pool with the lifeguards.
Andrew and I grabbed him and pulled him out of the pool together. And then I started compressions, and Anna came over with a mask and went and got the AED.
In the moment, everything just happens so fast, you kind of just go into autopilot, and then afterwards, when it was all over, we were kind of just sitting there being okay, that action just happened.
Alex spent 15 days in the hospital. And on November 6th, the Boise Police Department presented Corporal Bodwin with the Life-Saving Award.
This is just one random video I picked out of thousands and thousands of them. This one happens to be a few years old, but this stuff still happens today. Police doing their jobs. Not a single Ohio auditor has the balls to cover anything like this because it would ruin the narrative. But anyway, let's continue.
An honor he shared with the lifeguards.
What matters the most is we collectively saved a young kid's life.
They're heroes, and I owe them my life and so much more.
So here we have a perfect example of part of what cops do on a daily basis. Besides giving out tickets, besides being filthy pigs, besides wanting people to stay away from them when they're conducting an investigation and all that tyranny, they're out there saving lives. It's incredible. Catching rapists, catching murderers, just doing all kinds of sorts of things that you just don't see covered by these knotheads. I challenge any First Amendment auditor to start covering the good things the police do, but I don't think we're going to see that happen. Anyway, you all have a fantastic day now. Love you, bye.